Ever wonder how your past shapes who you are today? Have you developed some of the same behaviors and mannerisms as your parents or grandparents, or any adult that raised you? Join me as we uncover the surprising ways our history have shaped our present. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Shanita. And on this channel, I help individuals heal from their traumatic experiences, as well as uncover and discover who they are so they can begin to live a life of wholeness and purpose. You know, our past significantly influences our present in various ways. We need to take the time to do some introspective to see, is our behaviors ours? Or is it something that we learned in the past? How to respond to things? How do we listen to people? How do we talk to people? What is our mindset? Is it something we developed in and of ourselves? Or is it something that we inherited from the people around us when we was growing up? So here are several ways in which your past may be influencing your present. And I want you to take notes and jot down some areas in which you may decide that you need to work on or improve on or eliminate. The first one is our core beliefs. Our earlier life experiences, as well as things we were taught, things we heard, it affects our core beliefs. It affects our beliefs that we believe about ourselves, about others, about the world around us, and even about God. What are your core beliefs? Take some time and jot them down. The second one is behavior patterns. What are some coping strategies or some behaviors that you have developed based on past experiences or what you've seen or heard from the adults around you? Behavior patterns. How are your coping skills? Are they the same ones mom and dad had? Do you need to develop some new coping strategies? What are your behaviors? What do you do when you become angry? How do you handle that? What do you do when you become sad? How do you handle that? What do you even do when you become happy? How do you handle that? What are some of the ways you've seen growing up that the adults around you handled different feelings, emotions, and how did they behave when they felt that way? Behavior patterns. The third one is decision making. You know, our past successes and failures affects the way we make decisions, as well as how did our parents make decisions? What did we learn from them? And for many of us, nothing. Our parents made decisions in the quietness of their own rooms with the door closed or when they were by themselves. So we didn't see how decisions were made in most cases. But I want you to take an assessment on, how do you make decisions? Do you make decisions on the whim without thinking them through, without, writing things down? Do you think about the pros and cons of situations? How do you make decisions? Number 4, trauma and resilience. How have trauma from the past affect your mental wellness today? Does it have an overall positive effect on your mental wellness or a negative effect on your mental wellness? And can you connect your mental wellness today with maybe a traumatic experience that you've had in the past? If so, then that's something you need to process, you need to work on. And then resilience. How did you learn about resilience? What did you see? How did the adults in your life bounce back from their traumatic experiences? And do you bounce back that same way? Recognize, how do I bounce back from experiences or traumatic experiences? What do I do? How do I climb myself out of a hole? So trauma and resilience. What did you learn growing up? And how do you handle that today? And our last one, number 5, is habits and routines. How was habits and routines developed growing up? For most of us, we had a chore chart. And then we had a behavior chart. And that's how we develop habits and routines. How did you develop habit and routine? And what have you taken from that past and implemented today? Whether good or bad. Make an assessment. Take an assessment. And figure out, okay, my habits and routines, are they a pattern from what I've seen growing up? Or is it something new that I've currently developed? What are your habits and routines? Because your past can shape those as well. So I just given you 5 ways where your past can influence your present. There are several more ways as well, but I just given you 5 to start off with. So go through that list of 5 and do an assessment and figure out, okay, what areas do I need to change? What areas do I need to work on? What areas of my past do I need to heal from? Drop a link in below. Let me know what areas of your past you need to heal from, because they are having a negative effect on your present. So I want you to do that assessment and then decide what changes you need to make for your life. Because here on this channel, we are about living a life of wholeness and purpose. Until next time.